Greetings, folks. This is DC Investing. I have reached financial independence, and I talk about topics to help others on their pathway to independence. And one of the things that I have been playing with over the past year is a dividend arbitrage scheme where I buy stocks with margin, and then I am harvesting a profit difference between the two of those. So, as an example, at Robinhood, my margin interest rate is 4.5%, because I have borrowed over $100,000 there, and they publish their margin rates really well, which is something I like. You don't have to call up the broker and dicker with them; they just give you a great rate. So I get 4.5% at Robinhood, and a lot of the companies that I am interested in are oil pipelines, and part of the reason why I like them is because they have really high dividend yields, and the yields come from energy that they move across the company. They're set up to kind of return money to shareholders as opposed to, say, a growth stock that's just trying to grow the shares. So I have several oil pipeline companies that are actually paying like 8.5%. Some are like 9 or 10, some are 6 or 7. So there are a couple of ETFs that are interesting. If you want to take a look at this, one of them is MLPA, another one is AMLP, and they buy these pipelines and change the tax structure for them, because MLPs give you a K1 every year, but these pipeline ETFs don't, but they still have really good dividends. So I think MLPA pays about 7.3% right now, and AMLP might pay a little higher, like 7.7%. The fees are different between the two, so just do your own investigation. But let's say you're borrowing at 4.5%, and the pipeline companies pay you on average 7.5%. That means you clear 3% of a dividend arbitrage. So if you borrow $100,000, you make $3,000 for free for using other people's money, and that's kind of a fun and interesting thing that you can do to make a higher rate. Or just make money by borrowing money. So anyhow, one of the things that's kind of interesting is the timing for when you buy into, say, your pipeline ETF can make a difference in your first year's interest charge. So the thing to consider is that companies pay their dividends once a quarter, and you can look up the past payment history. Pipeline companies usually, they pay in August. I know that. I think they pay in February, and I just got a payment. I don't know. Look it up. So once a quarter. So if you are going to, say, purchase one of these on margin, instead of purchasing right after they have made a dividend distribution, you might consider waiting a month or two, and buying sometime before their next ex-dividend date. Now, sometimes companies kind of tend to percolate up near a dividend date. So I don't know, maybe a week or 2 weeks or something before the ex-dividend date, maybe consider, doing your margin investing then. And so how this gives you a little bit of a gain is margin gets charged every month for the companies that you have your margin borrowing against, whereas dividends just get paid out once a quarter. So, if your borrowing costs you 4.5% per year, split that into 3-month sections, and I don't know what's that, like a percent. I guess that would be 1.2% or something that you would make on this trade, because instead of, say, borrowing it right after the ex-dividend date, you wait for almost 3 months. So instead of paying that 1.2% in margin, you wait and then you buy your pipeline ETF, say a week before they go ex-dividend. So you get your first dividend payment as if you had been a holder for that same period of time. So basically you make an extra at least 1.2% on that purchase if you're running a dividend arbitrage strategy. So I mean, it's like one of those fine-tuned little things that may, if someone is interested in trying this strategy, may give you a little bit of a boost. I do tend to kind of acquire more shares of pipelines when I see that they kind of go down for a while. And I do sometimes consider, if I am running a margin strategy, did I just get a dividend? Am I going to be paying margin on these shares for 3 months before the next dividend, because it makes a little bit of a difference. So just something to kind of consider if you want to run this dividend arbitrage strategy. Consider timing your purchases of the shares to be kind of before a dividend gets paid out, and that way you don't pay interest on the shares during the same period of time as your dividends are accumulating. So dividends kind of accumulate for 3 months and then they get paid out as long as you own the shares before the ex-dividend date. Then you get the dividend, otherwise you don't. So just kind of a little strategy that some of you might find interesting, just to consider as I don't know, learning topics, something to share with the subscribers here. So thanks for being a subscriber or viewer. Appreciate you. We'll see you. Bye.